In this video, let me quickly explain how to use the Amazon Product Inspector. Now, it's very similar to the Amazon Top 100 Analyzer, except the fact that you can actually search the entire Amazon website. And it's the Amazon.com website that this is currently working with. And so you see with the other software, it just searched specific locations on Amazon. Now, this one just does the whole site. And of course, you got some additional options here. So let's go ahead and just go ahead and try it out. Let's say you want to look for a 3D TV. That's the example I did in the other video. And you wanted to extract, just leave it just like that and just click inspect. Now what it's going to do is going to go to Amazon and start extracting that information. Now I'm going to say right up front here, down bottom, it says it's found 19,891 items. And it's just searching the first 400 pages. Now, do you just notice that it just stopped there at 120 items? And this is just a weird behavior that Amazon does. It's I can't explain it, but for some reason Amazon will only provide a certain amount of information from their integrated search engine. And it kind of makes sense. It's like if you ever go to Amazon and you have 400 pages, are you really going to go through all the way to page 399? It doesn't happen. People only search the first couple of pages. So don't be alarmed and it starts searching and it kind of stops at a couple of pages. It's just because that's Amazon just stopped providing information. That's actually the only way the software will stop. The software stops when Amazon stops. And also you'll see it always will max out at 400 pages. For some reason Amazon will not give you more information than 400 pages. That's just the way their site is designed. And obviously I don't have any power over the way they present their information. Software just gets what is given. And so in any case, it's definitely amazing to look at the data this all organized like this. It's awesome instead of going to Amazon and trying to go through all those pages, and you can easily sort by reviews and ratings, commission amount, and so on and so forth. So first thing I want to do is just explain the data that it extracted as I did with the other video, and we'll start here. So let's go ahead and talk about the first column is the category, the title of the product. You got the list price, the sale price if it's given. Excuse me. The savings is basically just the difference between these two. And the percentage is the percentage that you save from the original list price. Then you've got the commission amount. Now the commission amount, as I explained in the other video, is set to 4%. And that is the lowest possible commission that Amazon offers. So I decided to put the lowest possible commission here, and there are ways to increase that commission amount. And if you look here over at Amazon, I found this page here, which is the compensation plan, how much they give. They give you 4%. That's the lowest number of commission you can get. Sorry, lowest commission amount you can get. But as you sell more items through the affiliate program, the commission goes up. And here's the cool thing, as I also mentioned in the other video, I'm going to say it again and repeat it here, that it doesn't matter what the product is. The product could be 1 cent, could be 99 cents, could be $10,000. It doesn't matter what the actual item or the amount it's actually selling for. You just have to basically, it's just the number of products. So here's a trick that most affiliates do, Amazon affiliates. What they'll do is they'll find a bunch of products that are very inexpensive that will sell at high volume. So, if you find a product on there that's only like 1 cent or a couple of cents or 99 cents or something like that, obviously you can sell higher volume of that because it's so cheap, right? And you know what? You're not going to make much commission. 4% of a dollar is 4 cents, right? So you're looking at if something sold for 99 cents, you're going to get, less than 4 cents for that. Or if something sold at 1 cent, you're going to get 0.4 of a cent. So you're not looking for the commission. But here's the thing. If you can find an item that sells cheap, that you can get high volume, sold 100 items a month, then what happens is Amazon will bump up your commission to 6.5%. If you sell over, if you sell between 31 to 100 items a month, you get 6%, 6.5%, or over 111 to 320 a month, you get 7%. Now what that does, now your commission is bumped up. So all you got to do is start offering other high ticket products, high priced items from Amazon at the same time. So use the smaller priced items to bump up your commission amount, and then you want to be selling higher priced items so that you'll get higher commissions. Kind of a little trick that a lot of the top guys do, so that's pretty cool. And using the software here, you can definitely uncover high commission amounts. So one thing I like doing, is I'll come over here and I'll go and look at items that have over 100 reviews. Now, I forgot to mention one thing here. I've integrated something called one-click filters into the software program. So if you just hover over top the column here at the header, the column header, and you hit this little button here, you'll see a drop down with the different items, and I want to see everything greater than 100 reviews here, and you get, automatically filter as you click that one-click filter. So it's pretty handy. And I actually didn't explain these other columns here. Sorry. This column here is the average customer rating out of 1 to 5, and this is the number of reviews customers have given for that particular product. So what I like to do is I have to do around over 75 to 100. And as you see here, is if you click the item again and uncheck it, it removes the filter. So you add the filter and you can remove the filter. Cool. So you can do that, and I'll do this as well. I like going greater than 4, rating of a 4, and you'll get all of the items here. I've got 37 items. Now if you want to clear out the filters, you can see there's active filters in the columns that have an orange header like this. There's 2 active filters going on there. If you want to delete the filters, just come up here and click this one button, and boom, you got all your data back again. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and do that again here. And now what we can do is we can sort by commission amount. One thing I like doing here is sorting by the percentage of savings here. Now take a look at this. You've got a 94% savings on this item. Let's take a look at what it is. HDMI cable. Regular $45 down to $2.88. This could be one of those products I was talking about that you can go and sell a whole bunch of to get your commission amount up. And then what you do, turn around and start offering something like, let's say this right here. This is looks like an LCD TV, right? 23% off, right? That's a good thing, only $430, but it's better to get 6.5% or 8% of this than 4%. So that's the idea. You want to sort of combine cheap stuff to sell here, like the cables, and then find some stuff that you can sell at higher priced. So let's continue with some of the features here. And what you can do is you can right click, and you got some options here. You can select the item titles if you'd like. So we select that, and what that does, if I just bring up a notepad, right click and paste, you see you got the item title there. It copies it to your clipboard. And you can select multiple titles like this. And if you just paste that, see it does that. And the idea behind that is you can go do some research with the actual product. So let's say we wanted to promote this one. You right click and you can go search Google. And that'll take you right to Google and search for that title, and you can see if anyone else has a web page or even a Facebook page here. You can see this person has a Facebook page promoting that exact item. So that's another thing that you could do there. You can see there's a blog post here. Let's see what that's all about. Someone's already taken advantage of this and probably making some good commissions from that. That's pretty cool. You also can go directly to the Google keyword tool. So you click that, it takes you right to the external Google keyword tool, where you can just right click and paste that column, that keyword, the title of that item in there. And this just takes you to the external one. So if you have a Google AdWords account, then you can sign in, and the tool will actually unlock a few extra features. The biggest feature is this free version. You can only enter a maximum, I think, like of 100 keywords. But if you log into your account, then you think you can search up to like 2,000, and it's a little bit better. And Google AdWords is free. You don't have to pay to be part of their program. Let's just plug this in here and see if we can get some data. And so the idea behind this, it says the keyword is too long. So what you can do is delete down to this, do a search now. It actually still responded there. So now you can see how much this actually gets 5,400 searches a month. So this is a really good product to consider promoting, if there's not too much competition going on in Google there, which didn't seem like it was too bad. Another thing you can do here, like say you want to select all of these, right click, copy all those titles, and go back to Google, paste those in there, and see what it brings back here. And this one could possibly be a good one. It gives you more ideas down here. So it's just a quick way of getting to Google, so we implemented that in there too. And of course, you can work with all these different features up here from step 1 and step 2. You can select your subcategory. In fact, you will find that you'll get more results if you actually start to dig down into some of these departments. So with 3D TV, obviously you'd want to go into electronics. So let's see if we can find the electronics here. There it is. And now if you search, you'll get probably more related items. So I'm just going to delete those filters, clear all, and see if we can get more than a few pages like we did last time. Again, you can see here it's only going to do the first 400, but still, it's only going to go until Amazon gives up. And we can see here we've already found more than 120 like we did last time. So it's better if you select a category. And then you have the relevance. It will extract the items by whatever this item is here. So if you'll see right now it's just extracting items by relevance. You can also do by popularity, from low to high price, high to low price, or by the average customer review, or rating I should say. You can set to search a maximum number of pages, but I usually just let it go until it stops. You can see it's still going there. Got over 500 items. I'll just abort it. So it's pretty quick, very fast. You can also do the price range, and also you can specify the rating and discount amount. Now, I just want to warn you here that even though this feature is implemented, I found by doing lots of searches that it doesn't work 100%. Now this has nothing to do with the software kind of not working right. Again, it's just whatever Amazon returns. Now for some reason, if you actually set this to like, I only want to see stuff that has a rating of higher than 4. Now for some strange reason, Amazon will still return results that have items less than 4. I don't really know why they do that, but it's just the way that the website is returning the data. Like I said, whatever you see that comes through here has nothing to do with the software breaking or anything like that. It's just that's the information that Amazon is providing, and it's just spitting it out at you. You could almost think of this software like a glorified web browser. It's just a glorified web browser that goes to Amazon and displays the information to you in a different manner, making it very easy to sort of search through their website to find stuff as an affiliate. You can also use this software to find stuff to buy for yourself. We just found HDMI cables at 94% off. I can't find a deal like that in my local community, so I could easily buy stuff for, even for Christmas. Christmas is coming up. It's a good way to find some real good products you can, offer as Christmas gifts. So back to this again, like I said, it may not be perfect, but it does narrow it down a little bit. So if you do that, it will narrow it. And I find here, if you go like, I want to see stuff that has 90% off, well, sometimes, you won't find anything at 90% off, depending on whatever you're searching. I would imagine we probably won't find a 3D TV at 90% off, which that will be the case. I guarantee if we try, it probably won't work. But now I'm curious. I want to see if it's going to work. Before I finish here, I just want to save this. Before I do a new search, I should say, not finish. I'm just going to save this as a project file, and it saves it right into the install folder where you install the software. So I'm just going to call this 3D TV, and we're saving it as a project file. The project file is only specific to this software only, and what I mean by this software, I'm talking about just the Amazon Product Inspector. And that means you can't actually open this file in the excuse me, you can't actually open this file in the top 100 analyzer software, only this one. So go ahead and save that. I just want to clear everything out here, and I want to see if we can search for a 3D TV that has a greater than 4 rating and also 90% off, which I doubt anything's going to return. Let's see what happens here. Well, found a couple pages, and it did, but it's not going to be a 3D TV. It's that HDMI cable thing again. But you see how it works. Now look down here. You'll see that it returns stuff that 40% off, 74% off, 80% off. And I said, hey, look, I just want to see stuff from 90% off, but it still returns more stuff here. It even returns stuff that had no discount. So it's not perfect, right? But it does narrow down your search quite a bit. We only got 34 items here instead of 500 items, right? So it does narrow it down. And even look at the rating. We did get some stuff here that's like 3.9. It's not more than 4. Here, 3.8. So again, it's not perfect, but it does help. Let's take a look at this second one here. It said 98% off. Sometimes you see this come up. like there's no possible way that a Logitech Harmony remote control is going to be sold for $5,000. That's just ridiculous. I don't even know why Amazon does that. I have a feeling that maybe the owner is trying to sell this on Amazon and somehow just decided to do that. I don't know, that's ridiculous. But anyhow, you can even find mess ups, screw ups with the software. That's interesting. Let's take a look at this one at 97% off. A mini HDMI cable. So you can see here, if this looks like something different. Nope, more HDMI cables. Cheap, cheap, cheap. So that's pretty cool. Now, the next little thing here I want to show you, you'll notice that as you resize the software, the column widths of each column also resize along with you. I did that on purpose. It just makes it so much easier to keep everything inside of the screen so you can see it, right? Now, if you want to turn that off, because let's say, for example, you resize this column here, and you kind of lost a couple of columns. And to get over there, you got to use the horizontal scroll bar here, which is self-explanatory. That's normal. But you'll notice that, let's say we did that like this, and we start to resize. It's like, hey, I can't see those columns over there because everything's resizing. Well, what you can do, you can go right-click and hit Reset Column Widths, and it'll reset it so you can see everything. And another way to do it, you can right-click and then unselect the column auto resizing. So now you can actually resize without, resize the software without resizing the columns at the same time. So now you can get over there to the right. You can actually click it again, and now it'll resize as you go. So just a quick little handy features I integrated in there to make it really simple for you to actually see what's going on in front of you. I think I pretty much got everything here. Let's see. I'll talk a little bit about the saving the files. So like I said, you could save as a project file, and the project file is only specific to this software. Now you can also save in comma delimited file, which is a you can open that up using Microsoft Excel or another one, or any spreadsheet program, kind of like OpenOffice Calc, which I explained in another video. I'll show again here. If you head over to openoffice.com, sorry, openoffice.org, and you can download it here. It's like 200 megs or something like that. Oh no, 150 megs. Download that, install it. I believe you can get it for both Mac and Windows. I'm not sure about Mac. I've only ever installed it on a PC. Oh, there we go. And Mac OS, even a Linux. That's pretty cool. So that's free, easy to use. The Calc one is the spreadsheet, which is CALC, like short for calculator. And that's the one you can open up with the comma delimited file. And you can also save it as a text file. It'll also be comma delimited, but it'd just be called a .txt text file. Now when you're opening your data, now here's something cool. So I'm just going to go ahead and clear this out here. And let's just do another quick search for, let's say we're interested, go back to all here. Our last search we did was 3D TV. Let's say I wanted to do a comparison to iPad or something like that. Let's do a quick search here. And I'm searching in the subcategory again of the electronics and photo, and let's just abort that. So I just got 68 items here, and I just wanted to compare my search from my 3D TV to my search of iPad. You could easily do that. All you have to do is go open, and instead of loading the project file that you've saved, you can actually append a project file that we've saved. If you choose to load a project file, what's going to happen is actually going to delete everything you have in here and then load whatever file you're opening. But you have the option to append. So if I click that and select that file that we just saved, the project file, and you'll see that we have 642. Now we have the data we just extracted for the iPad stuff and the data we extracted for the 3D stuff. Now we can do comparisons from all this. So we can do the more than 100 reviews, more than a rating of 4. I'm only interested in seeing items that have commissioned more than $10, and I want to save more than 50%. Came up with one item. What is it? Let's check it out. FinePix 3D digital camera. Pretty cool. 57% off. We know it has over 100 reviews and has a rating of more than 4, which is 4.5. This could be a good product. And what you could do is right click and search Google, see what we find here. Anyone have that site? A couple of Facebook pages there. We can search the keyword tool as well. See what we get. 140 searches, but there it is. Looks like 12,000 searches a month. That's a potential product that you could promote. And we found that pretty quickly by using the product inspector. Okay, I think I've pretty much explained everything. And to clear the filters out, you can do that. Oh yeah, one other thing here, the find. So if you click the find, that'll bring up this little bar down here. And it's just to quickly find keywords within your set that you see in here. So let's say you wanted to see something to do with HDMI, and then you can go highlight and you can find next, and you can find them all. There's one here, and it goes right to the actual row that contains that keyword. So this one, whoops, that one there contains it. We can match case if we want, and then you can move it this way, or you can just simply click that if you'd like, and you can quickly find stuff inside here. And like I mentioned before up here, if you select rating and discount, if you actually use the price range, it doesn't work perfectly. Again, this is all because of Amazon. So we go, I want to see stuff between $50 and $60 for iPad, and you do that, and you'll see this product here, it's $75. Well, hey, I didn't say I wanted to see anything over $60, but again, this is an Amazon thing. Amazon for some reason will still return that information, but it will narrow down your search. So think of it like just a way of sort of narrowing it down just a little bit more. So don't expect to get perfect results when you're using option 2 here, but it does help narrow down those results, because when you start digging into specific categories here, you're going to get a lot of stuff coming back. So I think that's pretty much about it that I want to show in this video. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you enjoy the software. Bye for now.